Here today we've got a D40 Navara 2011 model, and it is cutting out randomly and having a long crank before it starts. So we're going to do a bit of testing and see what we come up with. What I'm going to do first is put the scan tool on, see if we got any codes, see what it leads us in any direction. Then we're going to do the basics, checking the fuel filter and stuff like that, and then also have a look at the data in the car and see if we can see anything odd that might be causing what we've got. We're just going to go through the data, and bit that I'm looking at here is just to see what the actual rail pressure is doing and go from there. So if we'll look down here, we're looking at this one here, and it is actually moving around a little bit. Let's just graph it and see what it's doing. As you can see, it's quite a bit unstable, so I'm thinking with this vehicle we're going to have a suction control valve that's playing up. It's actually sticking, because what the ECU does is monitor the rail pressure, and the valve in the back of the high pressure common rail pump is designed to keep that pressure stable, and it is not doing that currently. So, and you can actually almost hear the vehicle has actually got a bit of a hunt to it. So I'm going to be going down the line of, that's all I got. First off, we're going to do is check the fuel filter, but make sure we get no restrictions in the actual fuel, and then we'll be looking at what we do with this. So the valve in question is down in there on the back of the high pressure pump. Okay, we've done the suction control valve, which is located on the back of the pump. To replace that valve, we've put a brand new fuel filter on it. We've gone and done a pump learn clear on this vehicle, and now we've gone back in to have a look at the data. It even sounds better now. At the engine's idle, it's a lot smoother. If we go down, if we look at the graph, we don't have that major up and down. There's little blips in it. That's going to be normal, because what it's trying to do is it's trying to keep it exactly at 30. That's what we want. Before it was going up to 32, 34, it's going down to 26, 22, 21, and bouncing all over the place. Valve sticks internally, and what happens is it'll stick, the rail pressure will drop off, engine will stall. That sometimes has hard starting, sometimes it'll start up straight away and run fine. So in this case, yeah, one could have been a fuel filter. Fuel filter was clean, but going to replace it anyway, because we're putting a new valve in the back of the pump, which is in the fuel system. So we want to make sure we're getting clean fuel going through that valve. Normally they wear and they stick. They can also get contaminants in from fuel and cause issues with that valve and pump, your injectors and stuff like that. But the fuel was clean in this one, so it was a matter of doing this valve, and it was all pointing towards that, and I've just confirmed that the readings are looking really good, and I think this vehicle's not going to have an issue. Take it for a good run now and make sure it's right, and it'll be good to get back to the customer.